Hello, my name is Rishabh Mani, and today I'll be talking about Mayo Clinic and its business model. For those of you who recognize the title, it's a reference to Dale Carnegie's book How to Win Friends Over and Influence People, which was a trendsetter. Mayo Clinic is also a trendsetter in the field of Medicare. The brand's history can be traced back to Dr. William Mayo, a physician in the American Civil War, and his two sons. But it took a cyclone in Rochester, where one of the hospitals lie even today, for Mayo Clinic to emerge with its core values. Mayo Clinic's main core value is patient care. This is further supplemented by its efforts in the field of research and education. For those of you who recognize the diagram that I've drawn, well, that's exactly how their logo is come to be. Three sheets holding each other up. In fact, their mission statement itself is the needs of the patient come first. The brand specializes in taking care of every aspect of the patient's experience, from right when he walks in the hospital to when he leaves it. It's no wonder that it has a million satisfied customers today. There are Mayo medical schools across America today which invest in the young talent of the future. They do this while pushing the Mayo motto of patient first to their students. Research is something that Mayo Clinic invests in deeply because it is a way by which cheaper and more effective treatment can be given to its patients, thus sticking to its core values. It's for no wonder that it's a non-profit organization which pushes all its income into education and research. The picture that you see in the background is the pediatric ward in Mayo Clinic. It doesn't look like any of the white walls that we associate with the hospitals today. But the brand believes that only by making its customers feel happy and satisfied and safe will they have a better chance of treatment and will they come back to this hospital. At this hospital, working together is the only way to go forward, and money does not play as much of a role as it does in other hospitals because all of its employees are salaried. This ensures that they can give individual time to their patients and not compete in a rat race. Skilled engineers who keep the costs of processes down are integral at Mayo Clinic. The firm also indulges in direct research on quality methods and publishes research almost annually about better quality processes, ensuring that better quality is available at affordable cost. This is an interesting question. There are thousands of hospitals with more money, better doctors, and other features. But why is the Mayo brand considered so good? It's interesting to note that Mayo Clinic did not even have a marketing team till very recently. To understand this problem, let's look at the state of hospitals today. They are tightly controlled, they are profit motivated, doctors are consequently time constrained, hospital politics is all over the place, and between all of this, the customer loses out. Patient care is the primary motive here, and this is seen in the physical environment as well. Patients are remembered by name, they're greeted, they're made to feel good. Low costs are further fueled by research, all of which makes patients happy. Here, you don't get a doctor, you get the entire team. Everyone is consulted according to case needs, and the best opinion is given rather than shuttling the patient about. Doctors are salaried employees, there's lesser pressure to take more number of cases, so individual attention is given more. We see that the company indulges in recruitment from its own colleges, where its graduates already have mottos embedded in them. Here, the doctor is the key administrative officer and has the last call on all major decisions. It is also stayed true to its strategy from inception, irrespective of the market or cost. This is totally the opposite of marketing 101, where they tell you that market should influence your strategy. One can ask the question whether there is a trade-off between medical care and patient's happiness. Will customer satisfaction make the process of medical care less efficient? This might be quite possible at the micro level, where there is a lack of information on the patient's part, where that there might be an asymmetry in information. The patient might not know what's best for them. But this is quite unlikely at the macro level. Patients being happy drives the medical business in the long run. Services which make customers happy ensure that they keep availing of them. If medical care is leading to patients being more unhappy than before, then it is not serving its purpose. When you go to a hospital, you can meet someone like Dr. House, who will treat you, but may not treat you well. Mayo Clinic treats you well, and it treats you efficiently, which is why it has 1 million customers today.
Now, let's take a quick look as to what we saw in this presentation. We looked into Mayo Clinic's historical background, how its core values came to be, how it stresses on its physical environment, how it relies so much on working together as medical professionals, and how its quality management has made it one of the top brands